堡里面多几百，意的是，难的是等。来财，来财，来财，来财，来，哎，中指力滚力对应好运八方来，散了才能聚，你不出手说了斋，财从八方来。
Welcome, everybody. To another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Now, here's Thompson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this trade, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
For three, Vassell. And we had an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Inside. And it's Gordon with the finish.
And we've seen Gordon in the dunk contest before. He enjoys showing off when given the chance.
Thompson right side. Here's the three. Brown's shot is off. Here's Gordon. Swinging with the block.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Klingon can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting with the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense. And this kid, Ricochet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Back to Thompson. A nice shot by Klingon.
Getting this one to fall hopefully gets things rolling. Their first make out of 5 shots.
Maxey into the lane. And slam dunk by Maxey.
I just love the pace that Maxey plays at, constantly applying pressure to the defense.
And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
He's a small guy with big hops. Maxey goes up high for that finish.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And the technical free throw is good. Thompson outside. Pass to Brown. Here's Klingon. It's rebounded by Towns. Ricochet in the corner. Outside, Maxey. Into the lane. Klingon with the block. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Towns down low. And the dunk by Towns.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Here's Thompson. Misses the easy stuff.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Ricochet. Scoreless thus far. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Thompson. Here's Klingon. It's rebounded by Towns.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Back to Maxey. Pass to Vassell. No good on the 3.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Brown. And just miss after miss right now. He shoots again. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target from outside.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Now, here's Vassell. Still scoreless.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, that is anything but your run-of-the-mill dunk there. I mean, that is a showstopper.
You know, that was straight out of the dunk contest. Double clutches and powers down the reverse swap. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up 8. The second. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Guys, back to you.
Great mentality. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And it goes out of bounds. That one off ball. Now, here's Maxey. Vassell outside. Pass to Towns. Gordon a screen. Shot clock at 6. And the basket is good. Towns has got 6 points.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
So when it comes to the league's premier three-point specialist, Buddy Hield, RJ, is one name that quickly comes to mind.
When Hield is on the floor, his coaches and teammates want him to shoot the ball. Because when Buddy is dialed in, oh boy, he's dangerous.
Here's Thompson going inside. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Away team ball.
And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, Brown's shot is off.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Here's Thompson driving in, and there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Vassell outside. It's stolen by Brown. In the corner, it's Hield. And a miss there on the triple. Back to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Hield outside. No good on the triple. Outside, Towns. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Pass to Flag. Back to Thompson. Healed outside. 4 on the clock. A three-pointer off the mark.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now Maxey. He's got 7 to the inside. Vassell outside. One-on-one here. And then Thompson again. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Pass to Towns. Towns is doubled. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. .135 left in the second quarter. Just 3 to shoot. And that one's good. Ricochet.
Well, Ricochet has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Pass to Bailey. Sinks the triple. Bailey's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Now, Vassell. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
You see the improvement in Vassell's jump shot, looking more and more confident now.
It's Thompson on. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Maxey attacking. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. First one falls for him. He doesn't get the second one.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And it's Towns missing. Here's Thompson. Ball's knocked loose. Towns down low. The shot from the low post is good. Towns has got 8 points in the quarter. And so we conclude the first half. Leading by 10. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Maxey deciding where to go with it. At the top of the key, Towns. It's Vassell on the wing. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And just a shade over 70% from the line a season ago. That's an area I'm sure he wants to improve.
And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. It's Vassell on the wing. Here's Maxey. Count it. 11 points for Tyrese Maxey.
A physical scoring guard. Maxey is at home on the inside.
Pass to Brown. Over Maxey. Here's Klingon. Now here's Thompson. To the paint. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one is on Towns.
I love how hard Klingon works that offensive glass, using his size in that situation.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Here's Thompson. That one wide left. And Richard, you were telling me before the game, you're a big fan of Amen Thompson.
Oh, man, he is an elite defender who can guard multiple positions. One of the top athletes in the league, and he is just such an instinctive playmaker.
Here's Gordon with the shot. That's not going to drop for him. 5 of 9 with that miss. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, guys. The NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Back to you.
I appreciate the update, Allie. Thank you. With the drive, and he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Maxey with it. He's got 11. Pass to Rizichet. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Rizichet is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
Back to Towns. And stolen by Flag. And here's Thompson. 19 points in the game. Pass to Brown. Here's Thompson. Shot clock at 5. And it's Flag missing. Gordon up on top. Back to Vassell. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
It's his work ethic that Devin Vassell has earned the trust of his teammates, and it shows on the court. He's become a more aggressive and confident player.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Thompson, high post. Pass to Brown. In the corner, Bull with it. And the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Now, here's Maxey. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Vassell's got 4 points this quarter. Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
In the corner, it's Brown. Now Thompson. He's got 21. To the middle. He's looking for Bull and finds him.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Down low. And stolen by Bull. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Good on the triple.
3 points.
Hield's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Maxey with it. 11 points in the game. On the wing, Gordon. And stolen by Flag. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Towns.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
.41 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Maxey outside. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night. Pass to Hield. Back to Thompson. There's a good screen. To the wing on the left. Here's Flag. Just 4 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Rizichet. Vassell outside. Here's Maxey. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth.
Your home team.
They lead by 7.
The visiting team, 41.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Thompson. There's the drive. And it's Thompson with the jam.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Vassell. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Gordon. Pass to Maxey. And there's the defensive 3-second call. So, Greg, for Cooper Flag, both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean, right? Though at this point, he's a powerful young man. And he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
Vassell outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Thompson.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction. A prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
And Towns drops them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Pass to Brown. And here's Thompson. Here he goes. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
To the middle. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. He goes on Donovan Clingan.
And that's the kind of aggression they want to see from Gordon. Force the issue. Make the D think twice about how they're going to guard you.
Thompson outside. Pass to Brown. Back to Thompson. To the paint. Off on the layup.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want. And he is playing with 110% effort.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
Number 7.
Thompson outside. Driving the lane. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Oh, what a play inside.
And when Gordon is hot, boy, he is fun to watch. And you can tell he's having fun as well.
Healed. And the three misses.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter. Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Gordon with the rebound.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look. That is a hard-won rebound, a man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Thompson. Thompson is doubled. Healed, fires. Rebounded by Towns.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Thompson with it. Now guarded by Towns. Does not go. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Oh, the slam dunk.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
Thompson. And he drives in.
Flying high and throwing it down with the...
Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, my. I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Towns with the steal. Outside, Vassell. Stolen by Thompson. Here we go, all alone.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
And they double up Maxey. Knocks down the three.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Now, here's Maxey. Here's Vassell. Clock at 6. Now Maxey. Takes it inside. Holy cow! What a bailout!
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Wide open look. Gordon with the rebound. And so they get the victory here at home. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.